Local law N, there's an amendment. Mr. Fine, do you want to tell us?
Sure. The amendments are pretty minor. We changed rather than allowing someone to appeal the process with email or a letter. Now the process is they would write a letter, and that's because it's a lot more official if you write a letter. Do an email, someone could get lost. There could be complaints about that, and it's already in the law that it's already. It's a little distracting.
I know, it really is.
Yeah, it's
There we go.
that's better. Okay. Yeah, so it's already in the law that if someone's conditional offer of employment is revoked, they're given the instructions that they need to appeal. So I think it makes sense. It's not going to put any more burden on the job applicant by changing the process to be solely sending in a letter. And then another change we made was we removed references to a arrest record from criminal history, because criminal history really doesn't have to do with arrest records, and it's not really going to have any impact on the law, but it just kind of cleared up some of the language.
All right. Does anybody have any questions?
There's also some slight removal of some original Mr. Chairman.
Yep.
I have had an opportunity to reach out to Sam about some concerns. For many of you who know that when we went through the budget process, I asked for you that were at the Audit and Finance Committee meeting, I asked all the department heads what they did vis-a-vis investigations and background checks in their various departments. Because if you take the voluntary self-declaration box off of our application, all you're left with is the underlying process that every department goes through. And we found, or at least the departments, when they were asked questions, gave a very, very wide range of answers. And I had an opportunity to sit down with Sam and our counsel and Pat Jeffers, and to go through some thoughts for how Albany County might put together a policy that was appropriate, not to upset the ban the box legislation, but actually to make sure that we were doing the appropriate thing to protect the public and the workforce of Albany County from the people that they are working with. So I just want you to be aware that is going through a research process right now, and there will be legislation that will be forthcoming to the Law Committee or the Personnel Committee forever, and hopefully with our councils working together, and not to undermine the spirit of what Sam and his colleagues are trying to do, we end up with a policy that does protect everybody, and hopefully it's something we'd be able to pass with 39 votes. But I wanted everybody to know that it was coming.
Okay, and so that's something that'll be separate from local law, and local law and can proceed in your judgment as long as this other
what I
out.
would like to do is we have asked to hold it a little bit,
Okay.
so that we're not looking to say don't go ahead. But I think probably in the next 30 or 45 days, we can probably be in a position where we will have a consensus starting to form. And I think everybody could feel a whole lot better that in going forward, we have the underlying infrastructure that we need to protect everybody.
So the reservations you have would be addressed?
I would hope that anybody who had those reservations would be addressed.
And so what are we doing this evening? We want to get this out so we can go to public hearing.
No, we just want to get it out,
Get it out.
so it's out there and be
Okay.
passed at some future date.
All right. Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
It's not on the agenda for this evening for passage, but at some future date will be on the agenda. And will be hopefully passed. During that time, Mr. Zegman, I said Warren's name, right? And I have been meeting with various departments to find out what their procedures are. We're going to continue with that.
So is there a motion? Motion, second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. All right, thanks.
Before we adjourn, I think we should give a hand for our chair in this final meeting.
Thank
Thank you for serving, Your Honor. Thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you.